Pranam. I want to bow you all. You are all divine souls, living power of God. So I want to bow you all. I want to bow Gurudev, Kriya Yoga Masters. I want to bow Jesus, who is still alive. Hallelujah. This is a special day, Easter time. Easter time is a time of rejoicing because Jesus is alive. He died on the cross and resurrected after 3 days. He has proven death does not exist. He is one with God. And because he was one with God, he could do all this. He was an instrument of the divine, of that power of God. And through that, he came alive again and proven that we are deathless souls. He has proven it by his life and resurrection. So it's a joyful day. God exists, soul exists, power of God is there all the time. So on this auspicious time, I want to bow you. And I would like to share some words with you about Kriya Yoga. It's a very difficult time at the moment because of our viruses going on the whole world. We have to keep some distance from each other. And I think it's very good to keep some distance sometimes. Like Baba Hariharananda told, seclusion is the price of greatness. Seclusion is good if you want to get soul consciousness, if you want to get divinity. Because if you remain in the sense organs, if you remain in body consciousness, then you get limitation. But if you go beyond all that, beyond body, beyond mind, beyond sense organs, and if you get that oneness with soul consciousness, then you get the real seclusion, and then you get the truth. The truth is hidden inside the body form. In this body, there's a formless part which is called soul. This is Kriya Yoga. Kriya, Kri and Ya, body and soul. And that body and soul are one, union. So this is Kriya Yoga. So I would like to share you some words about this Kriya Yoga meditation. I have been practicing it for some time, and I'm very grateful to my Guru, Paramahamsa Hariharananda, who taught me how to meditate and what to do. So I think most of you also know how to meditate. And Baba Hariharananda said, Kriya Yoga is all about breath control. So you have to control your breath. He said, breath is living God. So if you can control your breath, then you can be a living God. He said, breath control is self-control. Breath mastery is self-mastery. And then he said, breathlessness state is deathlessness state. He also has proven by his life that he could go in that state without breath. Even I've seen him in that state. It was in 1979. He has stayed in Germany in a rented house for some time, like a temporary ashram near Stuttgart. And I was there, and we were meditating with about 15 persons, and very peaceful. We were meditating, and in the middle of the meditation, Baba Hariharananda, he suddenly stopped guiding the meditation, and we were thinking, why is he not guiding? And then when we looked, we saw that he was leaning against the wall, his head to one side, eyes closed, and we were wondering, why is he not guiding the meditation? So we came to him and asked him, why are you not meditating with us, Baba? Why are you not guiding? But he was not giving any answer. And we shook him a little bit, no reaction. We tried to talk a little bit louder, but there was no reaction. We started feeling his pulse. There was no pulse. Then we tried to see if he was breathing. We couldn't see that he was breathing. We got upset. One said, he's not breathing. We should call the doctor. Others said, no, don't call the doctor, call the ambulance. So we were disturbed. What to do? We knew that he could go into that Samadhi state, breathlessness state, but nobody of us had ever seen him in that state before. So he said, let's have faith. He must have gone into Samadhi because his eyes were shining, his light of his whole face was shining, and we knew he is in Samadhi state. So we said, let's have faith. We sat around him, waited calmly, peacefully. That was more than 20 minutes. He was in that state. Then he opened his eyes a little bit, looked around, and started talking in Bengali language. Nobody understood what he was telling. Apparently, he didn't know where he was. Slowly, he came back to more body consciousness. Then he told, give me some massage. So we gave him some massage. He was getting more body consciousness. And gradually, he came back to normal life. So he was going in that Samadhi state. He could do it. He was that deathless situation, that he could go into the state where there's no breath, no respiration for a longer period. So wonderful power of God. He has shown it. Just like Jesus has shown with his life that there's no death. He could escape the problem of his death and crucifixion. He knew before that it would happen, but he didn't go away. He got the suffering, he died, and then he resurrected because he was one with God, so he could do it. And he showed that there's no death, that God is alive, that God exists. He has shown it by his death and resurrection. So this is Hallelujah Day. So it's very wonderful on this auspicious day to talk with you. Although the coronavirus is giving us a little trouble, but don't be troubled by that. It's an opportunity to meditate more, to remain more in the fontanelle on top of the head, and to watch your breath. Also now you can do it. If you keep your concentration on top of the head in the fontanelle, you are looking at the screen, you're seeing me, you're hearing me, but at the same time, if you keep your attention on top of the head in the fontanelle and do slow, long, deep breathing to your chakras, inhaling from the coxal center to the chakras to fontanelle, then holding the breath a few seconds, then slowly exhaling fontanelle, front of the chakras to the bottom of the spine, and continue like that, you get peace, you get balance, you get peace of mind. No negative will come to you because the negative is in your sense organs. The negative is in body consciousness. But meditation means to go beyond all this. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, it's all written about how to get Samadhi state. You are meditating, you want to get Samadhi state, you want to get truth, you want to get realization, you want to get God consciousness. So if you follow the 8 steps of Patanjali, then you can get it. Patanjali is the author of a very special book, Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. You should read the book, and Kriya Yoga is following these 8 steps of Patanjali. So the first step you have to do is yama. In Sanskrit means yama. Second step is niyama. Yama means how you deal with your own body, what you do with your own body in the material world, with your sexual energy, with your food habits, with your emotions, with your religious activities. So if this is balanced, it means if you're not too much attached to material things, and if you have balance in your second center, if you take good food, which you can digest nicely, when you don't take any intoxication, and when you have love in your heart and kindness, and if you have really spiritual activities, then it's yama. If you do that, this is the base of your meditation. Niyama also means how you deal with the outer world, how you deal with other people, how you are in connection with nature. Are you taking care of nature, or are you disturbing the nature? Are you polluting the nature? So what do you want from this world? So this is yama, niyama. If you're balanced in your yama, niyama, this is the basis of your meditation. And if you're not balanced in yama, niyama, then you can never really meditate. The real meditation starts with balance in yama, niyama. So this is the basis of your meditation. This you have to do in your daily life, in your daily activities. Then the third step is asana. Asana means seat. Seat is in Kriya Yoga on top of the head, in the fontanel. Why? Because on top of the head, you're not busy with world. You're not busy with your sense organs. You're beyond that. So if you stay in the fontanel and calmly watch on top of the head, then you get that calmness. This is your asana. You're not sitting on the floor or on the chair. No, you're sitting on top of the head. So sit there calmly in your asana. You are detached from the sense organs. You have gone beyond that. So you get asana, you get calmness to that. Then the fourth step is pranayama. Pranayama means not just breath, but it means life energy. Life energy is in this breath. Breath is your life. Breath is your vitality. Breath is your strength. Through breath, you can be alive. If you're not breathing for a few minutes, you're not alive anymore. So breath is your life. So watch your breath. Be conscious of your breath. If your breath is restless, you get troubles, you get illusions, you get negative, you get sorrow. But if your breath is calm, quiet, peaceful, slow, long, gently, you get peace, joy, bliss. So Baba Hariharananda said, breath is living God. Don't believe in God, believe in your breath. Breath control is self-control. Breath mastery is self-mastery. So to control your breath. Breath is the essence of Kriya Yoga. So breathing is very essential in your life. So watch your breath. Be conscious of your breath. Then fifth step is pratyahara. Pratyahara means to withdraw your sense organs from this outer world. All the time you're absorbed in this outer world. The whole day you're busy with your sense organs. But through that, you cannot get the real truth. The truth is beyond that. Truth you cannot perceive by the sense organs. You cannot get the truth by talk. What speech cannot reveal, but what reveals the speech, no, that alone is God. So if I want to talk about God, then I should not speak. So maybe I should shut my mouth and not talk. But you're looking at me and you're seeing my face, you want to hear something. So I have to continue with my limited consciousness. But the real truth comes from beyond the sense organs, beyond the body, beyond your mind. You have to go beyond that if you want to get the reality, if you want to get the truth. So you concentrate on top of the head, remain in one point, pratyahara. Then if you stay on top of the head and continue like that, then you get dharan. You get contemplation. It means your mind is not going here, your mind is not going there, your mind is staying in one place, in one point. No other thoughts will come. And this is dharan, contemplation. So contemplating. You're absorbed in that divinity, in that power of God. And if you continue to stay there for a longer time, then you get Dhyan. Dhyan means meditation. It means to go beyond and to be absorbed in longer contemplation, then becomes meditation. You're beyond everything. You're not in the body, you're not in the mind, you're not in the sense organs. You're completely absorbed in divinity. Then there's still one more stage which you can go in, and that is called Samadhi. Samadhi means union. Union means that you become one with the universe, one with this whole cosmos, and that you are completely absorbed in it. When a drop of water falls into the ocean, you cannot see anymore where's the drop of water. It has become one with the ocean. So in this Samadhi state, you experience you have become one with the cosmic ocean. And this is Samadhi state, and this is the complete joy. This is self-realization. Yogananda called it self-realization. So Baba Hariharananda said, you are born for self-realization because we came out of God, we came out of this creator. The creator has made all this. The creator has made our body forms. Without creator, there's no existence. Actually, the creator is doing everything to our body. We have body and soul, but without soul, the body cannot do anything. Baba Hariharananda said, when you see something, watch that the power of God is seeing to your eyes. Watch that the power of God is hearing to your ears. The power of God is speaking to your mouth. The soul is the real doer. If the soul is not there, then you can't do anything. And that soul is connected with your breath. Because if you're not breathing, then you cannot stay alive anymore. So you are connected with the soul through your breath. So Baba said, love your breath. Be conscious of your breath. So when you practice Kriya Yoga, you should be all the time conscious on top of that. Why to be conscious on top of the head? Because on top of the head, there's no illusion. On top of the head, you're not in the body. And on top of the head, you're not busy with your mind, with your sense organs. On top of the head, you're all the time free. So Baba Hariharananda, all the time, when he was giving a lecture or discourse, he pointed his finger on top of the head. When you see lectures of Baba, many times he was doing like that, means you have to stay on that point, on top of the head, in the fontanelle. So you have to fix your attention there. And at the same time, if you watch your breath, slow, long, deep breathing to your chakras, simple Kriya. Inhaling, coccyx and to the chakras to fontanelle, holding the breath on top of the head for a few seconds, then slowly exhaling from the fontanelle through your spinal cord, through the chakras, and like that. Very simple. Kriya Yoga is very simple. Kriya Yoga is very easy. And if you do like that, you will notice that you have peace, joy, bliss, no sorrow, no negative, no illusions. Surely, troubles will come into life. Spiritual life doesn't mean that you will have no troubles. If you look at the life of Jesus, Jesus is one with God, but he had some trouble, even from the beginning. In the beginning of the life of Jesus, they tried to kill him, and at the end, they succeeded. So, life of Jesus was not easy, but the life of Jesus was one with God. So, you are that soul, and if you remain in soul consciousness, then your life will be fruitful, your life will be beautiful, your life is divine. We are born for that. So that's also the message of the Kriya Masters and of Yoganandaji. Yogananda said all the time, God first. And then after that, all other things will come. First, to be conscious of God, to start your day with divine consciousness, to start your day with meditation, and to remain in that divine state And after that, if you're busy with the outer world, you'll find everything will be easy going, smoothly going, like that. If you do like that, then your life will be easy, positive. So you have to be more positive. You're more in the fontanel. Also now, at this moment, you're looking, you're hearing, but at the same time, remain in the fontanel. I'm also trying to get that state at the moment. I'm keeping the intention on top of the head, watching calmly. Words are coming out of the mouth, but I'm also hearing what comes out. So it's a funny way to experience that. So I'm very happy that I'm with you now and to talk with you now about divinity. Baba Hariharananda, he has given reason for me to live, and I'm ever grateful to him for what he has given to me. I met him and he explained everything to me and he gave me this duty, and I'm very happy that I can share it with you. And of course, I'm a little unhappy that I cannot be with you and that we cannot sit together for meditation, that I cannot do these programs which I have planned and all the activities we want to do. Of course, that is a little unhappiness for that, but still I'm happy to be with you and to talk with you. So we have to be patient. We have to be patient and we have to wait till the virus has gone away and then we can start again with our daily activities. So I'm very grateful and happy to talk with you, but you're not talking to me. So I'm talking to the screen. It's a funny way of giving a talk because you're not there. So watch your breath, and I think we could do some meditation because with talk you can get the truth. So I want to ask you to keep your attention on top of the head in the fontanel. Close your eyes. Keep your concentration in fontanel and watch that slow, long, deep breathing to the chakras. Inhaling, hold the breath on top of the head. Watch calmly in fontanel. There may be some pulsation. Slow, deep exhalation. Fontanel through the chakras to the bottom of the spine. Holding the breath a few seconds. Inhaling, cocktail send to the chakras to fontanel. Continue like that. That wonderful power of God is breathing, giving you life. Love your breath. Be conscious of your breath. Gradually try to make your breath a little slower and deeper. Every breath, watch that you're there on top of the head. More calmness, more peace. Silence, seclusion. Wonderful power of God is remaining in the body form. You are soul. You are immortal. You are dead. Identify yourself more with that soul. It's not far. It's all the time inside the body form. Every moment of your life. Without soul, there's no existence. We have a body, but we are the soul. Everything came from the Creator. When you were born, in the beginning of your life, that soul came inside the body form. One day, that soul will go out of your body and body life will finish. So because of that soul, we are alive. That's what you are. That's what we are. And if you're conscious of that, then there's no trouble, there's no sorrow, there's no disease, there's no illusion. The soul is ever pure, ever peaceful. That's what you are. Identify yourself with that, and whatever you have to do will be good. We have to realize what we are. The masters have told it, Guru have told it, we got the instructions, so practice it. If you practice it, it will come. So I'm very happy to share these few words with you. I hope you will continue to practice your meditation regularly, sincerely, with love, with devotion. Surely you will get your reward, and life will be more peaceful, joyful, lovingly. So take care of each other, especially in these difficult days and situations, and be happy. If you're not happy, stay in Fontanel, watch your breath. Continue with that, then surely happiness will come again. So I hope that soon we all meet in presence again. I can be a little bit closer to you. You can do the Kriya programs again in the Kriya Yoga Center in Sterksel and also in all other places in Europe and in the world. And the Kriya teachers will be traveling and be doing the work and continue with the Kriya practice and to spread the message of Kriya Yoga everywhere. But now, in this situation, we do it like this, and I'm happy. So, I want to bow you all. You are living power of God. Meditate sincere, practice with love, with devotion. I want to bow you because you are living God. Power of God is inside your body form. God bless you all. Prana.